Hi there, it's Liz Davis, and I had a really good question from someone the other day, and they wanted to know whether gut health affects hormone health. Well, yes, it absolutely does. Brilliant question, and one I think that needs to be addressed really because I've noticed so many people coming in saying that their gut issues are so much worse around PMT time, peri-menopause, any time where there's a lot of hormonal fluctuation. So I thought it was a really good subject for a video. So what I'd do is I'd go into the background of why this happens, because you've got hormones affecting the gut and your gut affecting the hormones. So it's like a vicious cycle really. And then also if you're noticing this as an issue for you, three really simple things you can start doing today that will really help you with that. Okay, so first things first then, what is going on there? How are hormones affected by our gut? Well, firstly, the main players for women are estrogen and progesterone, and they do influence gut motility and they influence gut sensitivity for one thing. So you will notice around this time, if you do get IBS and those kind of symptoms, that they probably will be a lot worse. Added to that, you've got the cramps and all the rest of it, which are they're just going to make matters worse for you. Okay, so then the next thing is that the state of our gut actually does affect our hormone levels, believe it or not. So what's happening there then? Well, if you have any inflammation in your gut, so if you have any food intolerances, if you've been drinking alcohol or taking medications, all these kinds of things eventually take their toll and you end up with inflammation in the gut. Now, you may not necessarily know you've got inflammation in the gut, but if you have got it there, it will be affecting your health. And one of the ways it will be doing this is by affecting your serotonin levels. And as you know, serotonin is your feel-good neurotransmitter. So if you've got low levels of it, it is going to affect your mood, and not in a good way. And this is, if you get hormone issues, that's a big factor is your mood. So any inflammation in the gut, for one thing, is going to affect your mood, which is what we don't want. What else? So we need also, for hormone health, to have very healthy levels of good bacteria in our gut. We want more good guys than we have bad guys, and if we have too many bad guys in this instance, it's going to affect our estrogen levels in a bad way. So what's going to happen is, normally we have estrogen produced in our ovaries, and then it goes around our body and does whatever it needs to do, and then when it's done its job, it gets broken down by the liver and then escorted out again. Okay, so that's a nice smooth flow, what we want. Produced in the ovaries, doing its job, and then getting escorted out again. The trouble is, what happens is, if we have too many bad bacteria, they make an enzyme called beta-glucuronidase. And what that's doing is, when the estrogen hits the gut ready to make a quick exit, the beta-glucuronidase activates it again, so it then goes sloshing back through your system again. So what that's causing is an overload of estrogen. We've got too much estrogen in our system, and what that's doing is contributing to very heavy periods, giving you those nasty menopause symptoms, because we've got too much estrogen in contrast to progesterone. They need to be in balance really, but it's the difference that's going to give us those rapey symptoms, and it can even contribute to conditions like breast cancer, which obviously is something that everyone needs to try and avoid. So to keep our estrogen levels down is really important. So if we haven't got the right levels of gut bacteria to help our body do the job, then all these problems can arise. Okay, so what can you do then to make sure you have nice, healthy estrogen levels? Well, three quick things you can do is increase your levels of nice fibrous vegetables. Now the main ones you want here are cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables really help your liver process estrogen, break it down nicely and get it out of your system as quickly as it possibly can. So the vegetables we want there would be broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts, things like that. The cruciferous family they contain a compound called indole 3-carbinol, which your liver needs to process estrogen and escort it to the door. So that's what we want there. We also want to drink lots of water, because if you keep hydrated, nicely hydrated, it helps your body escort all the toxins from your body, which is what we want. And also, if you can get some probiotic foods going on in your diet as well. So kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, all those things, lots of nice friendly bacteria which will really help your body to process the estrogen and keep it at a nice normal level. Okay, so if you're worried about your gut health and you think it's related to your hormone health, all these things are, as I said, all closely linked to each other, then do book yourself in for a free call with me. I'd be more than happy to speak to you and find out how I can help. Okay, just inbox message me and we can get that sorted for you. Okay, thank you. Till next time. Bye-bye.